Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. You've got Blake and Brent Cousins, and we've got crazy UFO videos for you. Coming in out of Mexico, something viral, a TR-3B. Watch this. Right, we're watching this video coming out of Mexico. It's hot right now. The internet is on pause. Everybody's watching this video and we're sharing it. People wanted to get our opinions. What is going on over the city of Mexico? Are we looking at some kind of massive hoax, or is this some of the best evidence of the Manta TR-3B? All right, I don't know about you guys. Is this too good to be true? I don't know. Everything looks pretty good here.
Yeah, it does, Blake, but I'm pretty highly skeptic on this video. People are asking, could this be AI? And I'm leaning towards that being the case. Again, we would see more of this sighting if this was indeed captured over Mexico. We'd have hundreds of videos, but dang, AI is getting pretty darn good nowadays. And hey, people wanted to get our opinion, and we're just laying it down. Everybody's sharing this video, so Third Phase of Moon's got to drop it and get the consensus from the people.
Yeah, what do you guys think? We want to leave it up to you to decide. Is this authentic, or is this a big hoax? More footage just into Third Phase of Moon. We're happy to share it with you. What is going on in the Milton Keynes, UK? Something was just captured last night. Watch this. All right, here we go again. I'm going to get a close up to the right, the original to the left. We're going to watch this very closely. It looks to be some kind of aerial UFO display. We've got this beam of light refracting off the bottom of the hull of this UFO as it goes up and down behind the tree line there. Obviously, it captured somebody's eye. You go outside and you see this kind of huge light display of the unknown. You're going to start filming it. What are we looking at?
Could this be new technology, some sort of drone show? That's a big possibility. But again, this is very unique and 100% legitimate. No AI, no CGI. All we're looking at is something unidentified. But look at that. There almost seem to be almost two craft right there caught in that beam of light. And pretty impressive footage here.
Yeah, it seems almost chaotic. It's very interesting to look at this display of lights as we're watching it one more time. The original erratic behavior, this craft illuminated up and down, up in the skyline behind the trees, and then it just seems very strange. What's going on over the UK? Anybody out there see this phenomenon?
Yeah, I'm sure us dropping this episode, we're going to receive more content of this sighting and maybe get an update like we did yesterday. We dropped a video and people were giving us the heads up what was going on. So we're going to follow up on that in just a bit. But look at this. Again, a neat display of something in the sky. It's unidentified, and that's why we're sharing it right here at Third Phase.
Yeah, could it be like some CE5, somebody summoning or inviting the UFO phenomenon, and then with their laser pointer, they're actually making contact with the bottom underbelly of this craft and creating this kind of refraction of light? It's just an interesting display of the unknown, and we wanted to share it with you and get your thoughts right here at Third Phase of Moon. What's going on? Have you seen anything like this? Remember, if you're having a laser pointer, never point it at anything that could be an airplane or even a drone. But hey, like if you want to call them down and make contact, if this is the case, somebody's doing a really good job here. Yeah, 2 UFOs you could see. More videos just into third phase of moon. We're going to take it out to Chile. Once again, it's a hot spot. Watch this.
¿Alguien sabe qué es eso?
All right, what's going on over Chile? These people notice something off at a distance, and once again, we have these antennas and UFOs in close proximity. Is it a communication link up, or are they harnessing power from this antenna? I'm not exactly sure, but some people are saying what we're looking at is some kind of humanoid off at a distance.
Yeah, there we go. We're getting a better shot of this thing. We're getting some zoom. Definitely we have something just hovering over there, and it does have this humanoid, like shaped, figure just floating up there.
A lot of videos into third phase moon. We're happy to share it with you. Russia, our president just met with the president over there. But what's going on in the skies? The Boogosphere, it's back.
Далеко так-то. Смотри, как ровно летит. Говорил? Да. Что это? Шарик, что ли? Или что? Или реально интересно.
Wow, once again, the Boogosphere, the metallic orb, has made its presence, and now in broad daylight over Russia. We're witnessing this, and again, we believe no AI, 100% legitimate footage here. And again, the means of propulsion is not visible, and this thing is in a trajectory that seems like it's under some sort of control here. This isn't something random, just drifting as if it were a balloon. This, in my opinion, has technology behind it. Something is in control, but this guy managed to capture a really clean shot. Once again, these broad daylight sightings of the Boogosphere, it's just everywhere around the world, happening in real time.
Yeah, we'll call it the Russian sphere. Look at this thing. Again, I like the way the photographer zooms way back, and people say like, oh, maybe these spheres are being strung up on a drone. Well, I'm not seeing no drone. This is definitely just a single object on its own, flying on its own accord. It looks metallic, it looks heavy, and it's not wavering like a simple balloon does. It's not oscillating in the wind. It seems to be, moving with some sort of consciousness.
Guys, what do you think's going on here? Like you said, Brent, when it pulled back, it showed no indication of this thing being tethered by a string. Whatever it is, this is flying under its own means of propulsion. Look, nothing above it whatsoever. It's on its own. Self-propelled? What's a meta propulsion behind this? More videos just into third phase of moon. I told you we've got a lot of videos coming out of southeastern Pennsylvania. Something is going on. Did you guys see it last night? Watch this. All right, what's going on in Pennsylvania? Something mysterious, no doubt about it. We're going to get a close-up of this square-shaped illuminated object. It's dark in the center, but you could make out this geometric square just hovering in the sky. I don't know. The Borg, you guys have any ideas? We'd sure like to hear it in the comments, but you don't see square UFOs, the cube-shaped UFO illuminated like this very often. This is a peculiar sighting.
Yeah, dang, Blake, look at that thing. It's just hovering there. Definitely just looks like a cube, and it's highlighted with kind of a white fluorescent color with that dark little mass right in the middle of it. How big is this thing? How far off in the distance is it as well? It's kind of hard to gauge, but again, we're looking at something just static there up in the sky.
All right, we're going to take it out to Turkey. Apparently, right after a little earthquake, something triggered a massive swarm of UFOs in the skies. Hundreds of them. Watch this. The skies lit up after some earthquake tremors over there in Turkey. They have their fair share of earthquakes. But what people see after these tremors, could it be static charge of electricity creating this phenomenon, a ball lightning, or just static charge? Or are we looking at some kind of life forms, many life forms just swimming in the sky? It almost looks like fish. But this is in the sky, not in the water. They're swimming around, hundreds of them.
Yeah, wild stuff, Blake. People may speculate they could be birds. That's a possibility, but I don't see no flapping of wings. You actually see a trail behind these things.
All right, more videos into Third Phase of Moon. Guys, give us a big thumbs up. Watch this. All right, we've had similar sightings of this kind of weird object just hanging up in the clouds, and here's another one. Multiple videos of this light kind. I don't know. It almost looks like a building hidden behind the clouds, but there's no building underneath it. This is just, if this is real, we're looking at something insane here, and everything seems authentic.
Yeah, I like the motion of the camera. That just a normal way somebody would zoom in on an object. It doesn't seem artificial. It seems like it's actually a real human capturing this. Could this have been inserted? I don't know. But we're looking at something. Definitely, it's a mystery, and it looks metallic. It's huge. Whatever it is, it's massive. There, just right there at the crest of the clouds. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, this thing is like the size of a 747. It's really amazing captures recently. All right, more footage into Third Phase Moon. Remember, we shared this video yesterday, New Mexico, Albuquerque, and we wanted to thank everybody. That's why we do this right here at Third Phase Moon. We got to get to the answers, and sometimes we don't have them, but when we get the videos and we put it out as soon as possible, everybody helps in this cause of disclosure. Sometimes we don't get the answers, and sometimes we do, and we want to thank everybody so much for watching our content. And when we put this video up last night, hey, we didn't know what it was, but later, after thanks from you, everybody around the world, I think we solved the mystery on this, and that's what we want to do. We want to solve the mystery, whether we could debunk a UFO video or find out exactly what it is. And apparently this is according to people, that this balloon of the cement truck is what we're looking at right here in the sky. Some kind of advertisement for a cement truck company, and this is what we're looking at. Do you guys agree with this assessment? here's a side-by-side comparison. And are we looking at the same thing? Guys, I want to get your opinions. Now, what's going on in Mexico with this latest sighting? We want to get your thought process. Are we looking at something legit? Again, this video has been making the rounds, kind of breaking the internet. We're seeing it all over social media. People wanted to get our opinions, and it's important that we get yours. Please leave your comments right now. Is this a legitimate TR3B sighting? Again, it looks almost too good to be true. And this coming out of the UK last night. Did any of you guys notice something strange in the sky?
Yeah, I'm going to reach out to Ben over there at Casper's site. He's from the UK area, so maybe he's got an update for us, and I'm sure he's going to drop something on his channel pretty soon.
Yeah, I like this close-up as well. And again, is this some kind of communication going on with the unknown, a CE5 contact? Are we looking at, communication and an invitation? Again, the laser just beaming off the bottom part and then refracting to the left there. That's amazing footage. The Russian sphere, the Buga sphere, the metallic sphere, it's making the rounds. And this one that just came out of Russia is more proof that the phenomenon, it's real and it's happening all over the world. I got a feeling we're going to see more and more of these things. Are they just surveying the area? Is this some kind of, I don't know, maybe a government operation, dare I say, or is this something otherworldly in your opinion?
Yeah, Blake, we're going to keep putting these UFOs out. As soon as we get them, we're going to drop them. Sometimes you can't shoot the messenger. We're just letting everybody decide, and we're all looking at this as kind of, we're all in awe too. We want to make sure what's going on, and we're looking at this on a daily basis, just like you guys.
Yeah, this one, it's a really good capture, right up there with what was captured in Colombia, I think a few months ago. But these like-kind metallic sphere UFOs have been making the rounds lately. Oh, it's so amazing. And again, this one is one of those that it just makes you wonder what's going on in our skies. This black cone-shaped UFO just hovering there. Hey, and if you haven't watched Asymmetric Disclosure, it's available right now. Watch.
So you really have to have a select committee in the Congress and a special office in the White House to really master all this information and unpack it, and then take the action to stand down these malicious programs. And that is going to be a very heavy lift and a very dangerous operation.
The only way you're going to get to it is somebody at that executive level that says enough is enough, cut the money off, bring these people in, let's go.
Maybe just give them a threat, a very light threat. Let them know, like, this is not to be talked about any further. And if you do, something can happen.
You're either on the side of the law or you're not. And if not, which we can prove they are, you strip them of all that cover.
All we need is one to be accurate. And this whole concept of UFO crash retrieval non-existing completely falls apart.
They're doing stuff for spite. They're doing stuff to protect certain individuals or certain industries. And it's detrimental to all of us.
Oh yeah, people are all talking about World War III and all that. Well, if we don't change the trajectory we're on, we're going to be in a big problem. Nobody with any sense wants fortune and glory dealing with this. That's the mistake that they all make.
Asymmetric Disclosure. It's available right now on Amazon, Apple TV. The link is below. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. We'll see you next time.